a law-abiding high school chemistry teacher. Why did he become a loathsome drug lord? The story takes place in a small town in New Mexico, USA. Walter White is a law-abiding high school chemistry teacher. He once participated in a project that contributed to a Nobel Prize in chemistry. With such qualifications, teaching in a high school is indeed a bit of a waste of his talent. His son, Walter J.R.B., suffers from mild cerebral palsy. What's more, his wife Skylar is pregnant again. The whole family lives on his meager salary. Every day after work, he has to work part-time as a cashier at a nearby car wash. The owner of the car wash is a profiteer who often makes Walter work overtime. Although Walter is unhappy on the surface, forced by life, he can only swallow his anger. One day, he unexpectedly ended up washing his own student's car. The students took photos of him and mocked him. His dignity as a teacher was completely gone, yet he could only keep his head down and work in silence. On Walter's birthday, his wife organized a family birthday party for him. Among them were his sister Marie Schrader and her husband Hank Schrader. Hank is a narcotics detective. At that moment, the TV happened to be showing Hank busting a major drug trafficking case. When Walter saw that the seized items included not only drugs but also a large amount of cash, he was completely stunned because he had never seen so much money in his life. So drug trafficking is that profitable? His brother-in-law Hank said it was all just a small deal. As long as Walter had time, he would take him along to experience the on-site process of arresting drug dealers. The next day, Walter went to work at the car wash again. He suddenly had a chest pain and shortness of breath. He fainted and fell to the ground. An ambulance took him to the hospital, where doctors gave him a detailed physical examination. The moment he heard the diagnosis, he completely broke down. The doctor told him he had lung cancer and that surgery wasn't an option. This news was like a bolt from the blue to him because the entire family still depended on him to support them. At this moment, he was overwhelmed with despair. Back home, he didn't know how to tell his wife about his illness. He said nothing and went back to work at the car wash. At that moment, the boss told him to go wash cars again. Walter, already depressed, was filled with extreme anger. He pointed at the boss and yelled at him. In the evening, he sat alone in the yard, lost in thought. Suddenly, it seemed he thought of something. He dialed his brother-in-law Hank's phone number. He planned to go with him to the drug manufacturing den the next day to see what it was like. Hank didn't think much and readily agreed to Walter. Walter followed Hank to the drug manufacturing den. What will he encounter here? Will this be the start of a turning point in his life? Let's look forward to the next part.